to eastern and southern Kentucky. This is WYMT Mountain News at 6.
Good evening again. June 25th. That's how long it's been since Tyler North was first reported missing. The case since then has gone cold. Police do not have an update. The family either. WYMT's Will Puckett met up with Tyler's aunt and has more on how they are trying to stay hopeful.
It has been more than 300 days.
Hoping and praying, something will lead to something.
Donning a pink shirt that reads, "Prayer changes things. We love you, Tyler." His aunt, Deborah Norris, tries to put into words how the family is doing.
Right now, family's broken. Family's angry, family's mad, and family's hurt.
June 24th. That was the last time anyone has heard from Tyler. Police, they have no leads. The family, they don't either.
We just know it's ongoing, and they're still looking and still, investigating things, but besides that, nothing.
But hope is what they do hold on to, and the two young girls he leaves behind.
The saddest thing about it is he was so dedicated to his girls. He loved his babies.
Well, there are no more family gatherings with Tyler. There is a human-sized void left in their hearts. But now, their focus, it shifts to not letting his memory slip away.
To keep his face out there, because I know the longer it goes, the more it's forgotten.
So there's now a Facebook page where they share updates, a reminder that Tyler, he's still out there, somewhere.
Maybe someone will just come forward and just tell us. Or just call in a tip that'll lead to him.
And that his family, well, they just want him back. Will Puckett, WYMT Mountain News.
We reached out to Kentucky State Police, and they say as of right now, there are no new updates in the case. Two people charged with kidnapping a girl and hiding her away in a U-Haul were back in Knox County courtrooms this morning. A third person remains in Ohio awaiting extradition. Their case is now in the hands of a grand jury. A judge denied Tiffany Cheek and Michael Nason any kind of ease in getting out of jail. As police say, they, along with Carl Hickman, kidnapped the teenager. Nason is accused of raping her in the U-Haul while she was locked in there as they drove from Corbin to Cincinnati. Sheriff Mike Smith says they could make more arrests.
We obviously want to get to the bottom of it and see if it's like a web or anything out there like that we thoroughly investigate and apprehend everyone that we can apprehend with this.
The Knox County Sheriff says they are getting help from multiple other agencies in this investigation.
And it was a warm Tuesday here in the mountains. Hopefully you got out and enjoyed it. And if you haven't yet, well, you still have plenty of time. You'll notice sunshine still across the area as we look over into Prestonsburg at Stonecrest. We're still seeing plenty of blue skies and a little bit of clouds over there. Showing an 81 degrees in Jackson right now with a few clouds there as well. Feeling like 82, those dew points not as high, so it's feeling warm but not quite muggy just yet. Those temperatures really into the low to mid 80s across the area, definitely feeling like summer outside. You're showing an 82 in Ashland, 83 in Harlan, and 81 over into Somerset. So satellite and radar, we haven't had to deal with those rain chances at all today, and we've only been dealing with a few of those clouds. This will continue into tomorrow just a little bit. We can bring back a few scattered chances, but not until a little bit later. The best chance of rain, though, is definitely going to be a little bit later this week. So if you're thinking about you need to get out and mow the grass, well, this evening's going to be a great evening to do so. Wednesday, I think, will be pretty good. Like I said, you're not going to see those rain chances returning until hopefully after sundown. But by the time we get to Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we bring back those showers and even bring in those storms as well. I'll have that full forecast coming up in just a little bit. Justin.
Paige, thank you. Some lawmakers believe we could be inching closer to a special session. A few reached out to us saying Governor Bevin could call one as early as Monday. The governor says a new pension relief bill has been written, it's been scored, and it's ready for lawmakers. He and his staff briefed university presidents on the bill this morning, and by tomorrow afternoon, he says every member of the House and Senate will be aware of what's in it.
We've tightened it up. We've made it better. It's a slimmer bill. It's an easier to follow bill. It provides more latitude and options to the quasis themselves. So they will have more choice in what their future and their employees' futures look like.
While some lawmakers believe the special session could come Monday, Governor Bevin told reporters today it probably won't happen Monday because they want people to have time to digest the bill, but sooner than not in the month of May. He says if they wait too long, they run into graduations, holidays, and summer vacations. The fate of the Martin County Animal Shelter is worrying rescue organizations. Before Stray Hearts Animal Rescue took over, the shelter frequently euthanized animals after a 5-day holding period. WYMT's Marianne Fletcher talks with officials to learn why that might not be the case this time around.
Peaceful and quiet. 2 words not typically associated with an animal shelter.
You know, anything that we can do to help our county out and help the animals out.
Right now, the animal shelter in Martin County is empty. Tuesday is the last day for Stray Hearts Animal Rescue's contract.
There's a lot of animals that come in every day, and it's hard for one person who is also a county maintenance employee.
Now, Cynthia McGinnis with Hillbilly Paul's Animal Rescue is worried officials will kill dogs after their 5-day holdings.
Animals were put down all the time. Nobody even attempted to make any efforts to find them homes.
However, District 5 Magistrate Victor Sloan says there is no reason to worry.
We still want to continue to be a no-kill shelter, and if that doesn't work out, it would be a last resort that we would turn back to a kill shelter.
Sloan says they hope to work with the rescue organizations in the county to continue to run as a no-kill shelter.
And our hopes is that we'll still be able to continue to work with the 2 organizations that's here in the county that would allow folks to still come up and rescue these dogs.
Keeping the dogs safe to find their forever homes. In Martin County, Marianne Fletcher, WYMT Mountain News.
Tomorrow is the first full day the county will control the shelter. Right now, there are no animals on the shelter's property. State health officials say the total number of E. coli cases has gone up in the past week, but they say the outbreak looks to be slowing down in the Commonwealth. There are now 69 total cases in Kentucky. That's up from 65 last week. Federal health agencies have linked contaminated beef as the source of the outbreak. A traffic stop led police to drugs and 3 people being arrested. Investigators say the stop happened near Highway 1534 and Old Cross Road in Bell County. They arrested Michael Ayers, Amanda Beeler, and Travis Ward. All 3 face drug charges. Inside the car, police say they found meth, syringes, and other items. A grand jury will hear a Laurel County assault case. Police arrested Charles Ray Vanover last week. Police say it started as a fight that led to one man needing medical attention for injuries to his head, back, and face. Today, a judge kept Vanover's bond at $100,000 cash. The grand jury will decide whether to indict him. A scary moment for some parents in Floyd County this morning. A crash involving 3 vehicles, including a school bus, happened on Highway 114 around 7:45. Prestonsburg police say a vehicle stopped in front of the bus and the bus hit it, causing the first vehicle to hit a third vehicle. 7 students were on the bus at the time. The bus driver was not hurt. The students were taken to a local hospital for precautionary measures. No one in the other 2 vehicles were taken to hospitals. Today, U.S. News and World Report released their top high schools in the state of Kentucky, and one right here in the mountains made the top 5. Pikeville High School came in at 5th among schools from northern and western Kentucky. The rankings are based on things like advanced placement courses, math and reading proficiency, and graduation rate. Principal Jason Boer says he is excited and encouraged about the future.
We're not on a level playing field amongst the top 5. And so really, when you look at it that way, those top 2 are magnet schools, and we're ranked number 5 amongst all schools. That is a really, really great ranking for our school system.
Boer says he will not be content until the school is number 1. Also in the top 25 here in the mountains, Southwestern in Pulaski County came in at 15th. Pulaski County High School ranked 19th, while Hazard High School rounded out the group at 25. To view a full list, head on over to WYMT.com. The University of Kentucky is becoming a smart campus. Starting in the fall, incoming freshmen will be given an iPad Air. The $1.5 million addition is part of Kentucky's 3-year plan to improve graduation rates. President Eli Capilouto says the iPads limit some of the obstacles for new students. The Putney Ranger Station has a home for the protectors of the mountains. For years, rangers would watch for wildfires in the mountains. In recent years, time has taken its toll on the building, but a group of volunteers, magistrates, and city officials have been working to restore it. But to truly give you a sense of what the building was like, WYMT's Connor James sat down with the daughter of an iconic ranger from the post as she reflects on the history behind the structure.
Even after decades of decay, this structure still stands guard. In its prime, locals would call it a palace of sorts.
Yes, totally a castle.
It was definitely a castle to Nancy Lawson. She moved there when her father took over as ranger.
We left a small home in Cumberland, and I thought I was a princess moving to a castle. This place was, it was absolutely beautiful at that time.
Her dad, Astor Halcombe, kept a watchful eye on the mountains while Nancy admired the beauty.
The double fireplace, oh, it was gorgeous.
Obviously, this structure has slowly fell victim to Mother Nature and Father Time.
It makes me sad. It really makes me sad to come into it now because I knew what it was like.
The ceiling leaking, the floors and walls in rough shape, but the memories of this place are why many are working to restore it.
It was just a real paradise here for us.
And although Nancy says she would love to see the beauty restored, there's a more powerful meaning behind it.
And that's what this place was about. This was about the men and women that served here.
Honoring the legacy of those who risked their lives and those who even lost theirs to keep these mountains safe. In Harlan County, Connor James, WYMT Mountain News.
This Saturday, there is an event called Wild Pine Mountain at the Harlan County Shrine Ground in Putney. The event celebrates Pine Mountain and those working on restoring the Ranger Station. They hope this brings a lot of attention to it. We have information surrounding that on WYMT.com. When fans go to Churchill Downs this week for the Kentucky Oaks and Kentucky Derby, they'll notice a few changes. There will be a new gateway for fans with infield tickets. New seats have also been added for box seats. Churchill Downs is also opening a starting gate rooftop garden. Those at the track say while the changes are minor, they think it will make a significant difference for the race day experience.
We're always trying to do the little things to enhance the overall guest experience.
Churchill Downs spent more than $2.5 million on the upgrades. And if you are heading to the track for Derby Day, Churchill Downs will also have a larger police presence with Louisville Metro Police and the National Guard keeping everyone safe.
And we have one more nicer day of weather for your Wednesday, but as we head into your Thursday and Friday, that's when we see those showers and storms return. I'll also have a look at that weekend forecast, looking a little bit of a soggy start. I'll have that coming up in just a few short minutes.
But first, a graduate student at University of Kentucky is conducting research to better understand the atmosphere. Hear how he hopes the data will help with weather predictions.